As we grow older, some of us gather the courage to face our faces, and others of us don't. Marilyn Monroe expressed her hope to have the courage to face her face and grow old without facelifts, since it took the life or the character out of a face. Well, we'll never know if she could have endured the sags and bags of character. But Anna Magnani, the great Italian post-war actress, supposedly told the makeup man doing her face, "Don't take out a single line. I paid for each one." This is really beautiful, and we need more old faces out there in the media, in the movies, and on TV. Hillman asks the question, who on TV can we actually look at and be struck to the soul? Oh, okay, me. I mean, I'm no David Caruso or anything, you guys. But young or old or somewhere in between, most of us are never satisfied. Hillman argues that at any age, the mirror holds the same surprise. I did not know I looked like that. I tear up the snapshot, destroy the video of an off-moment conversation. And here we come to what the other half has to say about mirrors and images. As reflective as it is, the mirror does not seem to show that part that I really feel to be me. What do our souls care about snot, psoriasis, cellulite, pimples, and extra chins? Don't look at me. I don't exist right now like you see me. I'm gonna make something of myself. We all put forth great effort to match that person we see in the mirror with the person that we want to be, that we feel that we are. Adolf Portman, the famous biologist and philosopher of human behavior, says that the display of interiority is as essential to organic life as are the useful behaviors of survival. So we go on eating, sleeping, and fleeing from danger, just as we work out, keep a tight grip on our lip gloss, and wear our hair in the most straight-laced, razory, sexified, or ludicrous of styles and colors. Hillman asks us to think of animals presenting themselves in designs, coats, tails, feathers, curls, claws, tusks, horns, wings, songs, and dances. We long for and demand acknowledgement, our especially long legs, our particular muscles, our cute, teeny-weeny preteen breasts as we approach middle age. And I'm not talking to you, Roberta. Our bizarre yet enchanting hair. I get a bit tired when one of my friends phones me up and they say, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm getting ready." And they're like, "Oh, for what? You're not going anywhere today, are you?" Hillman always comes to my rescue. Don't forget, there are creatures deep in the ocean where no ray of light or human eye ever touches. Beauty for the sake of beauty alone. To show is primarily to show, secondarily to be seen. So maybe you're getting all dolled up, shaving your head, going to get another Botox injection, penis enlargement, or spending a ridiculous amount of money on clothing or accessories just to show yourself, period. Even if the mirror is the only one looking. How do little ol' us know all the explanations for our worrisome moves? But we all know that beauty is not about the way you look. I'm about to quote Hillman again. And yeah, okay, I guess I'm a little obsessed with the guy. He says in his book, A Blue Fire, that beauty is the immediate presentation of things as they are, that particular things appear at all in the form in which they appear. And we don't mean disinterestedness, like that shapely girl on the bus with the long eyelashes, just waiting to get off and ignoring everybody else, although that can be pretty hot too. We mean more that thing that we wonder about and gasp at and react to, that shows its heart and reveals its soul. Her and her temper, the melodrama, losing it over something so minor. Him and his hypochondrias and compulsions, the snorting, the gargling, the nasal spray. And that's not to say that everyone is so showy and eccentric. It is just so repulsive and yet so beautiful to be around people who can't hide who they really are. Even that dude, Silencio, who rarely talks and barely spits out words and never makes a fuss. Hello, what's going on in there? Yeah, wouldn't you like to know? All things as they display their innate nature. Your slim, frisky cat, your fat, frisky mum, your vain sister, your old house. As Hillman says, no, the leopard cannot change his spots, but the spots can be gems. Impossible dark spots of the interior person get lit up, the shadow, the ugliest man, all the shames and embarrassments regarding the concealed personal tied up self. Well, there they are. Good morning, how are you? Nice to see you. Your shadow is your virtue, and that's what remains after a person's dead. His faults, his unbearable qualities or hers become clarified, and you remember them as virtues. It's amazing how the very thing that you couldn't bear in your mother or father, your wife or husband, they die, and then the rubies show right through in the shadow. Finally, when you are feeling alienated, down, depressed, rejected, and like you have little to no self-esteem, just forget about yourself and put on some lipstick. I'm just kidding about that part. There are things we as individuals have to tend to on this earth besides ourselves. And I'm talking to you especially, Roberta. There are tasks and kittens, birds, schools, jewels, rivers, dreams, dirty magazines, and dirty toilets that are calling us and begging us for their loving attention. Listen to this impeccable poem by William Butler Yeats. In the morning, after taking cold shower, what a mistake. I look at the mirror. There, a funny guy. Gray hair, white beard, wrinkled skin. What a pity. Poor, dirty old man. He is not me. Absolutely not. I sit down quietly in lotus position, meditating for nothing. Suddenly, a voice comes to me. To stay young, to save the world, break the mirror.